right. Shalom. First of all, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahawah, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI, Bahashem Rekakwadash. And that's saying Yahweh, which is the name of the Heavenly Father. YAHAWASHI is the name of his beloved Son. And Rekakwadash is the name of the Holy Spirit, all in the ancient Hebrew tongue, the Lashawan Kodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and rule well. Peace and salutations to you, Akim, out here pushing his word in sincerity, truth, and in faith. Salah. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners, those of our people that very well may look exactly like the other nations, but their heritage through their father's seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the Hebrew Israelites. And shalom to the few sisters out here, the Akwath, that's out here listening in all humility. I have another lesson today, and I'm going to entitle it, We, as the Israelites, being many, are one body in Hamashiach, YAHAWASHI. Okay? There's many of us, okay, of the same body. Okay, and as a body, there are different parts of the body. Like right now with my body, I'm speaking through my head, right? But I'm holding my phone with the scriptures on it. I'm holding it in my hand, okay? And I'm sitting down in a chair, okay, using my legs, my back, and my feet, you know, to position myself, okay? And that's the same way it is in the body of YAHAWASHI. There are many parts, there are many offices, okay? The hand can't be the head, okay? There's one head, okay? One function of the hands and one function of the feet and the legs, the heart, the brain, everything has its particular function, okay? So in this truth, you have to get in, like they say in the word, you have to get in where you fit in, okay? You find out where you fit in and you do that, okay? Don't try to be somebody else in this truth, man, okay? You see brothers out here pushing this word hard, you know what I'm saying? And because I see it all the time, and I be like, man, them brothers got it, like, wow, you know, and you can't be jealous of that or envious of that, you know. You just have to understand what that is. The Most High gives, you know, he give one man 10, he give one man 5, he give another man 1, okay? But whatever it is that you got to use it, you know, to the pushing of the body, okay? What is the little baby toe? Okay, it seemed like it doesn't have a function, but if it didn't have a function, the Lord wouldn't have made it. Okay, the Lord wouldn't have made it. Everything on your body has a function. Okay, it's just like every member of YAHAWASHI's body has a function. You have to learn what your function is and get on it and do it. Okay, the things that you're best at, you know, everybody isn't a teacher. Everybody, you know, isn't a prophet like that, you know. But I'm gonna get into the scriptures. I want to read. It's just Romans chapter 12. All right, Romans 12:1. Let me get some water right quick. Hold on. It says, Romans 12:1, it says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice. And that's what we're doing, okay? When we push this word, we're a living sacrifice, because what we're pushing is against the world, and the world comes against us for doing it. It says, holy, okay, and holy means separate, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. Okay, we have a service in this thing, man. It says, and be not conformed to this world. Don't let the things of this world get you off line, get you out of out of sync. Okay. It says, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Okay, you have to renew your mind to get on board with the truth and stay on the truth, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. I'm going to read that again. That ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. Okay, and his will is to push his word, the doctrine, the true doctrine of the kingdom of heaven in this process, and how we're going to get there. Okay, and who's going there and who's not going there. Okay, it says, for I say, through the grace even unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think himself more high, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think. And we see that all the time. You got men out here in these groups that's thinking too high of themselves, okay, calling themselves chief high priest and all of these names that they could never measure up to, man. Okay, it says, but to think soberly, according as Most High has dealt to every man the measure of faith. Okay, because the Most High give you what he wants you to have. Okay, and you're supposed to run with that. It says, for as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office. There it is. So we, being many, are one body in Hamashiach, and every one members are of another. Okay, because the hand connects to the arm connects to the shoulder connects to the chest, the chest connects to the throat or the neck connects to the head. Okay, it says, having then gifts differently, having then gifts differing according to the grace that is given to us, whether prophecy, let us prophesy according to the portion of faith. That's one gift. Or ministry, let us wait in our ministering. Or he that teaches, on teaching. Or he that exhorteth, on exhortation. Or he that giveth, let him do it with simplicity. He that ruleth, with diligence. He that showeth mercy, with cheerfulness. Let love be without dissimulation. Let love be without dissimulation. Abhor that which is evil. Cleave to that which is good. These are instructions on how to conduct yourself in this ministry, in this body. Okay? Be kind, affectioned, one to another with brotherly love, in honor, preferring one another. Okay, you have to have brotherly love in this thing, man. Can't esteem one brother over another brother. Yeah, you have favorite brothers that you kick it with, but you know, when it comes down to it, you know, it says, not slothful in business, fervent in spirit, serving the Lord, rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing instant in prayer, distributing to the necessity of saints, given to hospitality. I'm going to read that one again. Distributing to the necessity of saints. Okay? When brothers need something, you need to get up and get off of it, man, and give it to a brother. Okay? Can't be selfish and just it. Selfish, man. You can't be selfish in this thing. Given to hospitality. Bless them which persecute you. Bless and curse not. Rejoice with them that do rejoice, and weep with them that weep. Be of the same mind one toward another. And see, that's because we're in one body. Okay, my body is going to take all these members wherever the brain says to go, or wherever my thought says to go. If I go to the restroom, the whole body going. Okay? It says, be of the same mind one toward another. Mind not high things, but consent to men of low estate. Okay? Because the Lord wants you to be humble in this thing, man. Okay? He wants you to remain humble, to know he's the high power. He's the one controlling things, okay? You're not supposed to get to a state of mind to where you think you're controlling something, man. Okay? Be not wise in your own conceit. Recompense to no man evil for evil. Provide, because the Most High, he'll get that evil for you. Okay? Let the Lord do it. Provide things honest in the sight of all men, if it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. Dearly beloved, Salak. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. Okay? So the wrath of the Most High is gonna come and kick in. For it is written, vengeance is mine. See, there it is right there. I will repay, saith the Lord. All right? We don't have to worry about these things out here, man. These cats coming up against the apostles, you know what I'm saying? We don't have to worry about none of that, man. The Lord got them. He's gonna get them, okay? No matter who they are and what they think they are and who they in this time, you know, they think they got a big following, you know, they got thousands of followers. They send them money, they getting checks, they getting Cash App and whatever other form of money they getting it in. They getting all those things. They think they're winning, but they're not winning, because the Lord is long suffering. Okay? And he's going to repay them. Okay? So I'm going to read that again. It says, if it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourself, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. Therefore, if thine enemy hunger, feed him. If he thirst, give him drink. For in doing so, thou shalt heap coals of fire on his head. Be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good. Okay? That's what we're supposed to do. All right? That is what we're supposed to do. So, what did I name the lesson again? So we, being many, are one body in Hamashiach. Okay? And we're all members of another. Okay? We're all connected. We're working for the same goal, man. We're working for the kingdom, to bring the kingdom in, man. Okay? No matter what your position is, to hold that position. Okay? If you're an exhorter, exhort. If you're a prophet, prophesy. If you're a teacher, teach. Okay? If you're a helper, help. Okay? And just let that be that. You know, don't try to go into the prophecy part and the teaching part and doing that which you really don't know. Because the Most High gave the foot a different a job than he gave the hand. Okay? Now all of a sudden the feet trying to do what the hands do, and the hands trying to do what the feet do. You walking on your hands, looking funny style. Okay? So that was all I had on that, you know. Lord willing, it was edifying. Until the next time, shalom.